way.
Good morning, good folks. Welcome to another day with your boy. And we in the car right now. But we finna head out to work. Don't know what we doing today, but I'm just finna get some work done, make some kind of money. Yesterday was a chill day, you know. We got a little bit done, but we ain't like get too much done. So we do got to make sure we get some work done when we get back to the crib today. And that's pretty much it, you know, just making progress every day. Staying consistent, staying focused, because it's real easy to get distracted. But I'm finna go ahead and head out of here. I got a decent drive on the way to work, but I'll catch y'all in a second.
Wasn't mine. Those definitely are the Versace ones. Thought they were the Jimmy Choo ones, but not the Versace one. Yeah, that's some different. That red one.
The fog is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all can see right there, the straight fog over there. Alright, y'all, so I'm at the shop. I'm finna go in here and see what they're talking about. They might be talking about something, they might not be, so wish me luck. Alright, y'all, what's up? So we at Brio again, you know, we started on one building, we're on building 11, and alright, but yeah, we got this one building we finna knock out. It got 7 units in it, so it might be like 2-3 hours, but we finna knock that out. We're gonna go back to the shop, and that'll most likely be it. Like, we don't really have work, and now it's to the point where they don't really want to pay us more than the bare minimum. So it's like, why sit here for 8+ hours and get paid $60? Nah, not happening. But yo, finna finish this up and head to the shop. I'll most likely see if there's anything else I can do. I went job hunting yesterday. Not really for the whole back in the food industry, all that shit. No. Now I might do retail, but it'll have to be like, I'd have to be smart with it. That way I could actually do what I need to do on the side. But yeah, right now we're just in the truck though. Got the machine loaded. I'm finna go back there, load it up again. It's a rainy day, so everything's all wet and foggy and whatnot. So it helps with the not liquidity. It helps with the humidity, but besides that, it just makes a mess everywhere else. I'm finna go back here, toss some more bags in the machine, and look back on the charts. There was a trade I took earlier today, which it's a demo trade, but I took it and I lost. Like, it hit stop loss. Womp womp. I'm not crying about it. It is what it is. Now, as you can see right here, like the setup, it was a good setup and everything. I'm in another trade now. Like, it's a demo account, so I'm just trading different opportunities. But it came down into this Fair Valley gap, and then it went back up, which I predicted it was going. I figured it would sweep the high and then fall to the Fair Valley gap, but it didn't. So no, we're just watching the charts, trying to journal as much as possible as well, so we can actually start making progress with the trading. But enough talking, finna go fit that machine. You dig? Slippery. I almost broke my foot. No cap. It feels like it's spraying, but the wet, like the rain, combined with the plastic, combined with the piece of insulation, combined with the big ass holes in the truck, And you probably like, why don't you take the holes out the truck? If I take the holes out the truck, best believe it's gonna be a lot more mess, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to deal with that. It's already cold as shit. As you can tell, the windows fogged up, which means it's cold outside, warm inside. And these gloves are freaking soaked with water already, so every time I put my hand up, it's like, the job is difficult. There's a lot of shit that go into it. Well, let me clarify, the job is simple, but there's a lot of shit that goes into it, which makes it more difficult, right? And it's a lot of fucking labor too. You know, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm really trying to lock in with this trade note. Like, that's my way out. That's how I see it. That's my way to financial freedom, whether it takes going on 3 years or whether it takes like another 7 years till I get like 10 years worth of experience in the markets to the point where I'm making good enough money to take care of myself and those around me. Whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna be salty about it. I'm not tripping about it because I gotta respect the process. I gotta respect the hustle. And I gotta enjoy the actual. Like, I'm doing it. I'm trying to learn the skill rather than just get the money. But when you live in a society where like it's very unpredictable, that tends to shift your focus on, okay, I need to get this money, I need to get this money. When that's not really, that doesn't need to be your focus. I don't know, man. I don't know. Definitely, I'll tell you, working in general is not for the weak. But trying to do your own shit, knowing that you don't want to work, and you still got to show it to work. And work for, well, let me clarify, because I don't mind working, I just don't want to work for nobody else. It's like, you show up every day to work for somebody else. You gotta rely on somebody else to pay you and shit. And you, in the back of your mind, knowing there's other ways to go get it for yourself. I don't know. I don't like the fact that people have to. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody needs to prove their worth in a way, or in a sense, right? And I doubt there'll ever be a functioning country or economy, honestly. It doesn't matter where it's happening. I doubt there'll be a functioning economy without actual capitalism. And then that capitalism is like, yes, there are other ways to do things, but if you don't force somebody to pay for a place to stay, which is most likely the most important thing as far as like assets and liabilities and shit, a place to stay. Someone needs a place to stay than anything else. And that, like, that in and of itself, okay, you ain't got no place to stay, you must not have no job, you probably ain't got no will. You might be staying in your will, which is something else you also have to pay for. It's like being in debt is the only way to make people do something, and that's the only way to control people. So you pay people dollars and they're already in debt, but now you're decreasing the value of these dollars, printing more dollars, and you print more dollars, and you you're raising the prices of shit because you're decreasing the value of the dollar. It's like, okay, now the work is worth less than it actually is. Your time is worth less than it actually is. You're still paying shit. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know this to landlords and no shit. I want to be in real estate, and I understand like the capitalism behind it, how shit works behind it, but I mean, of course not to a T, because I haven't achieved that yet, but I understand a good bit of it to where, like, I don't blame landlords. No, them motherfuckers making their money. They're making their money just like every other industry is making their money, but you have to be like, for a normal civilian, you're in debt. You're either working off debt that you've taken out, or you're literally in debt just because you need somewhere to stay, so you're forced to work for somebody else. You're forced to put your time towards somebody else, making them more money. You're decreasing the amount of time you can actually invest on yourself. And with that time, like, you're not really, like, you getting up, but the work on self versus work for somebody else ratio is completely up. And that's just something I'm not running with. I don't know. It has not stopped raining at all since I woke up. Okay. But enough of me ranting, you know. Finna just go with the flow. Yeah, he dropping the hose out now. I don't know if y'all can see it. He dropping the hose out that window. So I'm finna go catch that hose and we're gonna move on to the next unit. Peace. Alright, y'all, so I'm back in the truck again, but I was just looking at my paper trade. Right, and I had this one trade that I had. It was kind of like a Hail Mary. I mean, I didn't risk too much. I risked the same lot size and everything. It was more so just trying something out, right? And I mean, all it was really the same confluences that I usually take on a trade. It was later on during the day, and I just targeted, like take profit, I targeted like fair value gaps within it. But it was a big move, so it was imbalance. So I guess it was imbalance / fair value gaps that were left to get tapped into, right? And right here, I'll show y'all. You can see I took the trade and I closed out, and then you see that big yellow box right there. That's also fair value gap / imbalance, and I just targeted that for my take profit. Now, if I would have trusted my gut, because this was the FEG for like the 45 minute or something along those lines, but it was still a trade, right? I still took the trade, and I mean, I followed rules. I didn't touch my hands or anything. I was just like, I didn't break any rules because it wasn't like any actual criteria besides the original criteria. I just, you know, I took a chance. Also looking at it from like there was a lot of confluences basically, right? And I mean, it worked out well for me in this case. It got my, I mean, this is not my funded account, but this is basically a practice funded account. So I'm back in green. I'm back in the positive rather than negative. I'm finna go grab this hose though, and I'll catch y'all probably at the shop because this is most likely the last one. Alright, y'all, so just got done working. Look at that beautiful baby girl. But yeah, as you can see, ain't nobody. The second time. Ain't nobody here though. It's literally just me and my partner, and then maybe 3 more people. It's crazy. They started implementing that new rule that ain't nobody messing with, so ain't nobody finna stay here longer than they need to. And I don't blame nobody. I'm not doing this shit either. But we might make a stop somewhere. But worst case scenario, we'll just go straight to the crib. But I'm finna help my partner jump his car off, and I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, y'all, what's good? Cut this light a little bright. But we got another quote for y'all today out of 100 quotes that'll change your life. And I believe we're on quote 35. This is a quote by Ivan Pavlov, and it reads, "If you want a new idea, read an old book. If you want a new idea, read an old book." Who do I think that means? Honestly, just take the time to go back and learn something, right? That's how I'm kind of reading it. You want a new idea, then read an old book. Go back and read some old, like, I don't know, something. It's an old book, I believe they're saying, like, just go educate yourself, right? You go educate yourself and you'll find, depending on what it is, because like, you can take so many routes with it, but you go back and educate yourself. Now you discovered a solution to someone's problem. Boom, new idea. You feel me? But just go back, open a book, right? And actually, like, depending on what the book's about, you can learn a lot from it, and it might spark something in your brain where it's like, okay, let's do this, and then you pursue it. You know, like I heard something earlier today, and it was like, they put the good stuff in the books. Like when I say good stuff, like the good information, the quality information, right? And they put that in books because they know we won't read them. And that kind of correlates with the quote, you know, like, need a new idea or looking for a new idea, read an old book. Same thing, like books, they hold information in them. And 9 times out of 10 is you're not gonna be able to find all the information on the internet. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this day up, you know. Don't know what day it is as far as the videos. I think it's like 42 or something like that, but it is, I think it's like I think it's like 42. But yeah, today is February the 12th, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, February 13th. And don't forget to let somebody know you love them, you care about them, let them know you appreciate them, let them know that you're proud of them. You know, have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.